In today's video tutorial, this is what we are doing. This is so beautiful. So it's going to be a very detailed class, and we are going to be starting with the pattern preparation. And this video is going to be in parts 1 and 2 after the pattern preparations video. I don't want it to be too long and boring. This is the Ankara material I'm going to be using. It's going to be a very fine bag. All right, and it's going to be mixed with jean material as well. You're going to be needing template paper. It's called a chipboard for patterns making. I'm going to straighten this out. The edges are not straight in order to get a very accurate and precise measurement. Straighten it out. I'll start the other measurement from here. This part of the template is straight. The width is 14 inches. And remember the length is 12 inches, so I'll turn on this mark and cut out 12 inches. Length is 12 inches. So you just continue marking like this. So once you've done marking, you're going to connect the marks. This is the main panel, so I'm just going to write it there. Main panel. So the next place I'm going to be cutting out is going to be the bottom of the bag. The width of the main panel is 14 inches. Therefore, the bottom is going to be 14 inches in width, and the other side of the bottom is going to be, I'm going to take 5 inches. This is the bottom. This side of it is going to be 14 inches, while this side is going to be 5 inches. I'll get another one. I'm just going to make several marks because I want to get a straight line. 14. So I'll come to this place that I've marked. I'm going to be taking 5 inches. Remember, it's going to be 14 by 5 inches. So this here to here is 5 inches, while this point to this point is 14 inches. I'm just checking to confirm. Okay, this is 5. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be connecting these lines. So I'm just going to be cutting out. Let me not bore you with the cut out. This is the bottom panel. I'm going to be cutting out the side panel for this bag, guys. The length of the main panel is 12 inches. For the side panel, you're going to add ½ inch to it, so make it 12.5 inches. Take note of that. For this side of the side panel, I'm going to be adding 1.5 to the measurement of the bottom panel for this, which is 5 inches, and that is going to make it 6.5 inches. For the length of the side, I'm adding ½ inches to it, so make it 12.5 inches. 6.5 inches. Just going to straighten this line. Guys, I've cut out the side. The shape we are intending for this bag, we don't want it to be flat. You can see how this one is. You can see the way it entered. So to get this shape, what I'm going to do, so I'm going to be using this measurement, the measurement from here to here. Okay? Here to here. It's not up to 1 inch. Here is the measurement. Take note, this one, it's not up to 1, so I'll place it at this edge. I'll mark out like this on the width, then I'll put it at the edge here. I'll measure the same measurement. I'm going to connect the marks, the 2 points. I'm just going to cut them out. Okay, cut this other part out. This one is going to give you that shape. By the time I want to sew, we're going to sew it like this. So I've explained this in my previous video, so guys, you can get to watch the explanation more on my other videos. The one I did with Ankara bust bag with flap. Cut out the main panel, we've cut out the side panel, we've cut out the bottom panel. The next thing I'm going to be cutting out is going to be the zipper panel. I'm going to be cutting out the zipper panel. To get the zipper panel, I'm going to be cutting out 10 inches by 2 inches. That's for the zipper panel. It's 10 inches mark, 10 inches by 2 inches here. Connect the marks. As I said, I'm always doing this to get very straight lines, so it's better instead of using your ruler directly. Just connect this, make sure they are well connected, and I'm going to cut it out. So this is the zipper panel. I'm just going to write it here so it will not be confusing. To get the handle of the bag, this handle here measures 18 inches by 2 inches. From here to here, all around it is 18. That is the length of it is 18 by 2 inches. So this is what we're going to be making now, because it's the kind of handle I want for the bag. Okay, this is 18 by 2 inches. So I'll just mark out 18 first. Then from here, measure out 2 inches down. I'm just going to connect the marks now. Now cut out the marked area. Okay, this is the handle template. They're not done yet. I'm going to be getting the shape to be like this. See where this shape is. This is what I'm going to be doing right now. This is the D-ring we are using. This is the handle of the bag. Where the handles of this bag is this. At the edge of each of the handles, you are going to have something like this. Okay, this one here is 1 inch. Remember, the total width of this is 2 inch. If we decide to use 2 inch, it won't be able to go through this ring, which is 1 inch. So you have to cut this one to be 1 inch, so that by the time you insert it like this, you'll be able to just fold it like this into this, have something like this. Okay, since this is 2 inches, I'm going to be removing 1 inch because I want it to be 1 inch. So I will just take from this point, the first point, which is this edge here, I'm going to remove ½ inch. Then I'll come to this other point here, this other edge. I will remove another ½ inch, because we're going to be cutting out the 2 ½ inches and we'll be left with just 1 inch. Okay, I removed half from one edge. Here to here is ½ inch, and this place to this place ½ inch. Here to here is 1 inch. So I'm going to be cutting out this area here, this half plus half, which is 1. I mean, the length from here to here is 2 inches. So that's what I'm going to be measuring out. The length from here to here is going to be 2 inches. So I'm just going to measure 2 inches out, 2 inches. So there's no point marking this other side of it out. Okay, reason be that I'm going to fold into half. They just cut on this mark. Just draw like a slighted mark from this point. This point is 2 inch. Just draw something like this. Okay, and you connect this point to this ½ inch mark here. Okay, so just like this. Okay, this is 2 inches, so I drew something like a slighted mark. You can see it's like a Y shape. You can measure ½ inches from here to here, then just connect it down. You just want to get that shape. Once you've gotten it, either fold it into two equal half like this. Cut this part out. Make sure that the edges are touching like this. Okay, then I'll take my scissors and I will just trying to see that I don't cut above that mark. So this is what you're going to get. So do the exact thing that you did here to this other edge. So you can either do the same thing here, or you can just simply take it and place it on this. Ensure that the middle of this is at the middle of this, so that it can be equal. I'm just going to mark around it like this. Going to mark around it. So I'm just going to cut out. Okay, so here's our handle. So it's going to come like this. Let me just clip it. You are going to be having a particular design that looks like this. Okay, measurement is going to be 5 inches by 5 inches. Measure out 5 by 5 inches, which is the edge. Then I'm going to mark on the length. Then on the width too, I'm going to take 5 inches. I'll mark out. So once you've done that, you're going to take your ruler and connect them together. Okay, then once I've connected, I'm going to cut it out. This is not the mark. We are not cutting on this mark. This is the mark we are cutting on here. So I'm just going to cut on it. You're going to be making use of this. Take note, the measurement is 5 inches by 5 inches. It's part of the bag. I've not finished the bag, that's why you're still seeing these threads on it. So this zipper part of the bag is going to be the final part. So for this part, I'm just going to, let me just get the measurement. So this is 1.5, and remember I folded it into 2. So you're going to just take for the length 3 inches by 2 inches. Okay, this one already is 1.5 because I folded it into 2. So you're going to multiply that 1.5 by 2 to get 3 inches. So for the length you are taking 3 inches, while for the width you are taking 2 inches for the zipper stopper.
Please subscribe to my channel if you have not, and give this video likes and thumbs up if you really like what I'm doing, and since this will encourage me to upload more videos. Thanks and God bless you all.